All right, hey everybody, welcome to Independent Living News, and uh, here with Lee Bellinger. This is Chris Mason, and
Hey, Chris.
hey Lee, we've got the new issue of Independent Living just about to hit the mail, and I was looking through your lead story, and it was actually four different stories, but the first one that you talk about is the growing threat to independent publishers, and just wondered if you might be able to say a few more words on that.
Well, yeah, it's Matt Drudge, the infamous drug report, has millions and millions of interested political people showing up to his site, and the FEC is coming along, and they're basically saying they have jurisdiction here. And this is FEC Commissioner Ann Revelle, and apparently some people sent her some really ugly emails, some of which apparently were interpreted as a threat. And of course, I just tell people don't threaten anybody. Don't even imply that they're threatened because it really is a stupid thing to do. I understand why people get mad about it, but she's now a hero of the left. She's getting invitations to the Obama White House now. So I read that anyway. But it is a big problem because I think the big publishers are already in my field with emails in particular. They're already self-censoring to get on the web. So one thing I tell people, this is not very polite language, but I just if you can only get if you're a publisher who can only communicate by email, then your messages are truly compromised because we all have to put up with. They're service providers. They're privately owned companies, but they're heavily regulated, and there's lots and lots and lots of restrictions on what you can and can't say to people, and so that's why I've maintained a print footprint. I'm pulling for Matt Drudge. I hope the FEC doesn't find a way to make his business model on his website fail, which is basically what he had apparently raised that issue in the last year. I haven't heard I haven't heard him talk about it much now, but it is concerning to me because I think it's eventually going to spread. This contagion of censorship is going to spread to print, and print is like the last, truly, in my opinion, only place you can go to get all the information you want to get because it is the least censored. Even television has got a lot of restrictions on it, what can be done, and it's kind of corporatized and homogenized and pasteurized information in many cases.
Yeah, so I would say then that the takeaway for anyone listening to this would be that if you're only relying on email to get trustworthy information, because I mean, let's face it, information anybody can fire up Google and find whatever they want, but
Right.
the the people who are really putting in the time and effort are in print, and so if you're a subscriber to Independent Living News, the monthly print newsletter, then you're kind of covered on that base. If not, then we encourage you to consider doing that.
Yeah, and just in fairness, we have a large and sophisticated email operation. Thank you for that, Chris. It's based on helping our readers out. We don't bombard them the way has been done by so many. There's lots of people that come into the field because it's free delivery, and so they just cobble together content and they just send junk out there. But that hasn't affected my business. My business just does just fine because there are people that pay for quality, and that's okay with me. I mean, but it's not for everybody. But we are definitely not anti-technology curmudgeons here, but it is something that I do think people appreciate a deeper effort to reach them. And even Google and those other companies, for all their talk, actually do have a very strong mail arm where they can reach people in their mailboxes. So. But I would
Right.
just the only other thing I would just say is free delivery of email has come at at a price which is regulated speech, and I'm not going to ever bow to Google or Facebook or any of these other people. Believe it or not, there's actual industries out there right now that do nothing but teach publishers how to get by and get their message out on the internet past the censors. So and very few people who are email dependent in how they communicate with their readers want to talk about that because it does undercut their ability to function if they talk too much on the internet.
Sure, sure. Well, Lee, it's great to talk with you as always.
Thank you.